Hi guys, welcome back to I'm the Smoke Geek. So you must have already seen my couple of videos on the Blaupunkt Key Largo 970. One was basically giving an overview of the software of the total 970 stereo, and the other one was how to use the basically phone link feature on the Key Largo. So now many of you already commented on the videos that the maps is very slow or lagging, and I even experienced that maps takes a lot of time to load. To be frank, it takes almost like 2 minutes for the whole maps to load and start. So recently Blaupunkt actually released a new firmware version. I came to know from one of the subscribers who they informed me that Blaupunkt is actually released a new firmware version, and they are actually flashing it if at all you ask. So I have contacted Blaupunkt Service Center, and I got the new firmware. Actually, they have mailed it to me, and I'll be flashing it on this, and I'll let you know, guys, if at all the performance has been improved. Let it be maps or any other apps, whether the performance is improved or not. And hope you like this. And I'll also be showing how to actually flash the new firmware if at all you get hands on the new firmware from the Blaupunkt Service Center, and if at all you want to know how to actually flash it, I'll be showing that procedure also. So stay tuned. First, let us just check what is the actual firmware version right now. Let's go into about in the settings. So you can see the firmware version, system version is 850, and most probably this is 2020-08-31. So generally what this kind of number means is this is 31st August 2020 is the date of this firmware. So that's how they identify the firmware version. So this is generally 31st August 2020. So I think this is the firmware version date. Now what I got is basically 12/29. So basically I think 29th December 21 is my firmware version. What I received from the Blaupunkt Service Center is the RAM and storage identifier, and this is the kernel version. I think this is the system version that will also be changing if at all when I flash the new one. So without further ado, let's directly go into the flashing. Let me go back to home now. So the first thing what you need to do is you get the firmware version on your mail. They'll be sending, when you contact them, generally they'll be sending you on mail the firmware version, the zip file. So extract the zip file. So once you extract the zip file, there'll be a folder inside. On my zip file, it says one step upgrade. So that one step upgrade folder I have directly copied into this pen drive. So you need to copy it into one of the pen drive. So this is 16 GB pen drive. The size of the that firmware upgrade was around 900 MB. So I have copied it to it. So once you copy into it, what you need to do is you need to connect your the pen drive with which you have the firmware to the USB dongle. So as you know, Blaupunkt comes with the two USB ports. So one of the USB port I have an extender to that comes outside. So let me just connect it to it. I'll just connect to it. You can see I've connected it, and as soon as I connect it, as soon as I connect it, I got the prompt that this window has been opened, and I got the prompt, do you want to upgrade this with one click? So what you need to do is just click OK. So this is the pen drive. So these are the all features that will be upgraded. So the first, it will be upgrading the system. So that first it will be upgrading the system. Then after a reboot, it will be upgrading all the other features. So what we need to do is we just need to wait for it to upgrade all the features. It clearly says in the process of one key upgrade, please do not plug and unplug the USB disk and power off. So we need to keep the power on. We should not remove the disk till it prompts to remove it. The first step takes around 1.5 minutes and the stereo restarts, showing this neat breathing animation that says installing system update. After another minute, I got this Android icon followed by Android logo. This logo stayed for another minute. And finally, I got this white screen with some Chinese text. I was slightly worried here if I messed up something, but nothing to worry as it's a part of the process. After almost 2 more minutes of me staring at this blank white screen, finally the upgrading progress page showed up. Now the remaining parts of the upgradation altogether took around 2 more minutes. The device restarts again during MCU upgrade and it boots with the new animation. The new animation looks slightly better, but I wish they gave the option to customize this. So finally it says, one click upgrade complete, exit. Till the time you get this prompt, do not disconnect the pen drive or turn off the power, because it can lead to issues in upgrading. You can tap on the prompt and the upgrade is now totally complete. So it took around 8 to 10 minutes in total for the complete upgradation procedure. Let's check the new system version after upgrade. As you can see, it's 29 December 2020. Earlier it was 31st August 2020. So an upgrade after 4 months. The Android version is still the same, but the upgrade version is changed. I even checked that the security patch is also pretty old, July 2018. I don't know when they will be updating this. So I don't think this upgrade has anything to do with the Android system. Now there are few things to know before you upgrade the system. This upgrade totally factory resets the device, deleting all the data about Wi-Fi connections, Bluetooth devices, steering control and Google account. Even the apps you installed earlier would be gone. So it's a pain to set everything again. I wish it was something like an OTA update on the phone. Another thing is that the device goes back into closed mode, so to get the access to Google Play Store, go to the settings, general and enter factory settings. In factory menu, go to other settings and turn off the closed system option and you select as not closed. You will then be able to see the Play Store. Now I have been using the new upgrade for around 3 weeks and here are the changes I observed. The first one is obviously the boot logo. We get to see a new animation of Blaupunkt. As you can see, I'm playing music from FM now. Now earlier when we press the back button while playing FM, it used to just play in the background, but now when we do it, it stops the playback. It's like it's closing the app in the background. As far as I remember, this was not there earlier. So this is one change I have seen. Either it be FM or maybe Bluetooth music. It comes out of the app and it closes its playback in the background. The next thing I have seen is there's a new app added into the device, which is car info. This has basically, right now it doesn't work, it doesn't show anything, but I think this app has been implemented to integrate with OEMs. Maybe they'll provide this features to, if at all, any car manufacturers collaborate with them, and maybe these are some exclusive features they'll be giving to specific cars and all, I guess. But right now these all doesn't work at all. These are just provided, I don't know, like even tire pressure calibration is also shown. I think these will be some exclusive features that they will be specifically giving to some of the car manufacturers, I guess. Now other than that, let me just show you in the reverse gear. Over here, as you can see, there's some icon over here in the reverse gear. Earlier this was not there. When you press this, it shows the whether it goes into mute or not mute, whether which kind of parking you are trying to do, parallel parking or this direction, this kind of parking system. But none of this works actually. I think this also are specific to some of the devices that they will be integrating in the later stage, I guess. But right now it doesn't work. Now let's check the Google Maps performance. Couple of subscribers commented that the map loading time has decreased after the upgrade. And frankly, I did not see that happening. Let me show you a side-by-side comparison of maps loading time before and after this upgrade. If anything, the loading time has actually increased after the upgrade. Maybe there is another upgrade which I did not get. Let me know in the comments. So to finally conclude with the new update, there's nothing much of improvement. There's no app improvement or there's no home screen improvement. Home screen also stays the same. There's no boot logo option also. They have not provided the boot logo also. So I think the only thing I've observed is the boot time is slightly improved, maybe like hardly 2 or 3 seconds or 5 seconds max. It has been improved, boot logo, and other than that I don't see any improvement with the new update. So if at all you really want to upgrade just to be on the latest one, you can get it upgraded. Now another thing you need to remember that is when you upgrade, all the data was lost and I had to log in again. So that is another headache that we have to go through when we are upgrading the firmware on the Blaupunkt Key Largo. So if at all you want to go through it just to be on the latest update, then fine, because I don't see any improvement in this. Maybe if at all you're getting it, if you want to be on the latest one, maybe you can try it. If not, I wouldn't say this something good or something that you should try it. So I hope this helps you. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll let you know if at all I get any other upgrade and if at all there's any improvement in any other app. Okay, bye. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on social media. Let me know in the comments if you have any doubts. Bye and take care.